Let's talk about something that feels very modern: misinformation and propaganda. We haven't progressed past propaganda, we've just industrialized it. We act like fake news and social media manipulation are brand new problems. They're not. In ancient Rome, political candidates spread false rumors about opponents through street gossip and graffiti. Yes, graffiti. The only thing that's changed is the speed and scale. Twitter can spread a lie around the world in minutes instead of days. Deepfakes can make anyone appear to say anything. Algorithms can create personalized propaganda for each individual. The uncomfortable truth about progress isn't that we can't learn from history. It's that we choose not to. But the core manipulation, the exploitation of fear, tribalism, and confirmation bias, that's the oldest trick in the book. We live in the most technologically advanced era in human history. We've landed rovers on Mars. We've created AI that can write poetry. We carry supercomputers in our pockets. What if I told you that every mistake you see happening today has already happened before? Not once, not twice, but dozens of times throughout history, and we saw it coming. We had the warnings. Yet here we are, doing it all over again. This is the uncomfortable truth about progress no one wants to talk about. Here's what they don't tell you in the tech keynotes. We've made incredible progress in tools, but almost zero progress in wisdom. Think about it. We've gone from sending letters by horseback to instant global communication. But are we communicating better? Are we understanding each other more? Or have we just found faster ways to misunderstand, manipulate, and divide? The Romans had indoor plumbing. The Greeks had democracy. The ancient Egyptians had mathematical precision we still marvel at today. Yet all these civilizations collapsed, not because they lacked technology, but because they repeated the same human mistakes. Let me show you something that will blow your mind. Every great empire in history follows the exact same pattern. It's almost mathematical in its precision. Rome did it, the Ottomans did it, the British Empire did it, the Soviet Union did it. And here's the kicker. Historians at the time could see it happening. They wrote about it. They warned about it. But the people in power, they thought, no, we're different, we're special. Those rules don't apply to us. Every empire thinks it's different, until it's not. Do you remember Tulip Mania, 1637 delusion? And the South Sea Bubble, 1720? What about the 1929 stock market crash? How did the dot-com bubble in 2000? The most recent crisis, crypto volatility, 2020s. Want an even crazier example? Financial bubbles. 1637. The Dutch went insane over tulips. Yes, flowers. A single tulip bulb sold for more than a house. People mortgaged their homes to buy tulips. Then the bubble burst. Fortunes evaporated overnight. You'd think humanity learned its lesson, right? Wrong. 1720. The South Sea Bubble. Same greed, same delusion, same crash. 1929. Stock market speculation. Same pattern. 2000. Dot-com bubble. This time it's different, they said. It wasn't. 2008 housing bubble. Real estate only goes up until it didn't. The technology changes. The asset class changes. But the human behavior, identical. Every single time. And here's what makes it truly uncomfortable. In every bubble, there were experts warning about it. There were clear signs, there were historical precedents. But greed has a way of making us forget. World War propaganda. Modern deepfakes and algorithm manipulation. During World War I and II, every government ran massive propaganda campaigns to control public opinion. In the Cold War, the USSR and USA perfected the art of psychological operations and disinformation. But in today's world, the medium changed. The manipulation didn't. We worry about government monitoring, corporate data collection, facial recognition, location tracking, and we should. Here's one that should terrify you: surveillance. Stasi documentation, modern facial recognition, data collection. But let's not pretend this is new. The Roman Empire had informants everywhere. The Chinese dynasties had elaborate spy networks. The Stasi in East Germany kept files on millions of citizens. The FBI under J. Edgar Hoover monitored thousands of Americans. The difference? In the past, surveillance was labor-intensive. It required human spies, physical files, manual tracking. Today, it's automated. Your phone tracks you constantly. Your smart TV listens. Your apps sell your data. Cameras with facial recognition watch public spaces. Algorithms predict your behavior. We've taken an ancient tool of oppression and made it efficient, invisible, and voluntary. You literally carry a tracking device everywhere you go, and you paid for it. The technology is new. The impulse to monitor and control, ancient. So, here's the million-dollar question. Why? Why do we keep making the same mistakes? 4 reasons. 1. Human nature evolves slowly. Our brains are still wired for survival in small tribes, not for managing nuclear weapons and global supply chains. Technology moves at light speed. Human wisdom crawls. 2. Generational amnesia. Every generation thinks they're smarter than the last. That could never happen to us. But the people who lived through the last disaster die. The lessons fade. The warnings are forgotten. 3. Incentive structures. The people making decisions often benefit from the status quo, even when it's unsustainable. Why change when you're profiting? The consequences will be someone else's problem. 4. Complexity creates blindness. Our systems are so complex now that we can't see the patterns. We focus on the trees and miss the forest. We optimize for quarterly profits and miss the century-long trends. We're not repeating mistakes because we're stupid. We're repeating them because we're human. The pattern is clear. The question is, will we break it? If you're going left, it leads to continued cycles, chaos, collapse. But the right is learning, adaptation, can breaking patterns. So what do we do with this uncomfortable truth? We have 2 choices. Choice 1. Keep pretending we're different. Keep thinking the old rules don't apply. Keep making the same mistakes faster and more efficiently than ever before. Choice 2. Look at the pattern. Actually learn from history. Make different choices, even when they're uncomfortable. Break the cycle. The good news? For the first time in human history, we have access to all of history. Every mistake documented, every warning preserved, every pattern visible. The bad news? Having information isn't the same as having wisdom. So here's my question for you. Now that you see the pattern, what are you going to do about it? The question is, will you be different, break the pattern, or become it?